Hey Libra, welcome to Arya Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Libra. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. So I want to look at your current energies to begin with. Okay. It looks like you're feeling pretty optimistic about the work that you're doing specifically, but also about your connection. So this is really interesting because we're talking about this soul family. You get the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about connection. It's about celebration. This can even be a card of proposal or deepening of a relationship. So really interesting energy that of course isn't going to resonate for everybody, but this is a general reading and I want to point it out because we're talking about love and forming these deeper connections, and then we have this very celebratory energy, this very sweet, nurturing, kind, caring, healing, supportive energy of the Queen of Cups. If this is about a romance for you, I feel like this is a person who supports you in everything that you do, that celebrates your wins with you, that is supportive of your work, is supportive of you chasing your dreams and ambitions. This could be somebody new coming in for you. It's so interesting because we're getting this feeling, this optimistic energy. So I'm still not really sure if you guys are feeling it. I hope you are, but because I'm hearing this from your guides, it's like, are your guides telling you to be optimistic because this is about to happen, or are you already like totally flowing with this? You might be in this this energy of manifesting exactly what you want to have happen. Looking forward to what you want rather than worrying about what you don't want to have happen. This is really beautiful energy. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups can be kind of an energy of, you know, interestingly, like I was gonna say one thing and then I just heard surprise gifts. And that is so weird because the Four of Cups can be about surprise gifts. It can also be about being indifferent or being kind of apathetic about the things that are coming toward us. But I feel like your guides are saying you may have come out of this time of indifference or this time of really noticing what you didn't want. And it's like you're moving into this energy of tapping into exactly what you do want. Like I was saying, like you're looking forward to what you would like to have happen. You're looking forward to how you would love for things to play out for you, and not so much looking at what hasn't worked. I feel like you guys are manifesting like you guys are manifesting this change for yourself. This is really interesting energy here. I feel like a lot of great things are about to happen for you, even things that you have not been expecting. And I keep hearing surprise gifts, so I have to interpret this this Four of Cups as surprise gifts for you because your guides won't stop talking about it. And this is so interesting because we are not into that part of the reading. Next, I'm going to look at what you don't see coming, and I would expect that to come out there, but it's not. It's coming out in your current energy. So you guys may have received something by surprise, something to celebrate that you were never expecting. It could even be that you are surprisingly feeling more optimistic than usual, and you're kind of like, I'm not quite sure why I feel like this, but I'm just going to go with it. This can also be that things are working out for you in terms of your work, in terms of like business pursuits or your studies, that things are really paying off for you. And it might be kind of surprising to you how well things are flowing. Now, if this hasn't happened for you yet, which I really do think for some of you this hasn't happened yet, so you might be like, what the heck are you talking about? This is not my energy. This is definitely the energy that your guides are trying to convey to you with this feeling of protection and this feeling of love and hope and optimism with the stones that you got. So even if this is about connections that you're wishing would come into your life, your guides are saying the connection is protected. Be optimistic. They're reminding you to manifest. They're reminding you to focus on what you want more of and to celebrate those things that have already come towards you that are pleasing to you. I feel like your messages are coming through very odd. Your guides are saying if it's pleasing to you, focus on it. And you might be noticing more. So this could be your current energy where you're noticing more things to focus on. But this is like, there's so much optimism surrounding you. There's so much support surrounding you. And I just find that so interesting, because I don't know if this is your guides that are supporting you in this way, or if this is actually like things that you're seeing playing out in your life. Very, very beautiful energy. And don't, gosh, your guides. Okay, they're saying also, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So, gosh, they're hitting me with like all the weird sayings. I feel like for you guys, this is a message of when these surprise gifts start pouring in, don't think it's too good to be true, because it's not. This is also kind of that feeling of like, this is all protected. This is all divinely guided. Do not think like, oh, maybe I should worry. This is how it's coming through. Do not think that you should worry about it. Do not try to look on the dark side of it. That sounds so silly. It's not, when I say it like that, it's like, why would you do that? But you know, sometimes you just think it's too good to be true. What am I missing here? Like maybe you're even going to be connecting with people that it just seems like we are just on the same page too much. What am I missing here? This is working out after so long. I must be, there must be something I'm not seeing, because it's almost like there could be this feeling of like expecting things to go wrong, but your guides are saying, open your heart to this, open your mind to this, to experiencing this. And I do think that some of you are already in this energy. Celebrate what's working, I'm hearing. Celebrate what's working. Okay. You guys are throwing me for a major loop. This is not what I was expecting. Not that I necessarily was expecting anything, but for some of you, there's a mother energy present for you. Or a really nurturing friend energy. So this could be an older female. It doesn't have to be a female person, but someone who has a lot of feminine traits, someone who's very kind and nurturing, showing up for you. And this could be part of your soul tribe. This can be just a blessing that's coming your way. I just see that there's this energy surrounding you. That's actually going to help you to be more optimistic. So if there's someone in your life encouraging you to look on the brighter side, or to celebrate something, or really noticing those gifts and those traits in you that they love about you and pointing it out to you, it's like, accept that energy, celebrate that energy right along with them. It's the key to the success that you're going to be finding. Okay. Already we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a really generous energy here. So there's some sort of generosity towards you. I'm not taking those. There's some sort of generosity towards you that you might not see coming. A gift. Oh my gosh. I say you can't have all the cards, and then I'm giving you all the cards. That's it. No more. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. That Hermit energy I'm hearing is past energy. I feel like there's a lot of connection coming through for you, and you might not see this coming. I feel like even if you are kind of social, or like you have been around a lot of people, you've been making a lot of connections or maintaining relationships, I feel like there's like a whole lot more connection coming in that you are not expecting. Love is definitely on the table for you with the Lovers card coming out, but the Lovers can also represent partnership, business partnership. This is showing up right under the Eight of Pentacles. And it also, of course, represents a choice. So this could be about a choice that you are making or have made. In this context, I think that there's a choice to remain more positive, to be more optimistic, to look on the brighter sides of things, to to practice gratitude, and that choice is really paying off for you in ways that you might not have imagined. So it's bringing a lot of abundance into your life. There's a lot coming in really fast for you. Here's that Eight of Wands that I was talking about in the beginning. Doesn't surprise me that it wants to show itself now, because it's wanted to show itself since I picked up the deck. There's a lot happening really fast. And your guides are saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the changes that happen really fast. If someone comes into your life and you're getting major soulmate vibes from them, I have to throw this out there because I can't unsee this. I can't unsee what I'm seeing for you. It might feel like it's really fast. It might feel like it's rushed. The feelings might be there a little too soon. This person might even express more than you expect them to. But there is a feeling that this is protected, and to trust it, to look at the blessings, to look at the glass as half full. So you might be coming out of a time of more solitude, of more introspection, maybe even a time when you didn't know what your next steps were, but it looks to me like your next steps are very, very clear at this point, or becoming more and more clear every day. A lot of good luck too, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out for you. A lot of good luck and a lot of abundance. I feel like there's a lot of money showing up for you in unexpected ways. There's even payoffs for things that you didn't think were very lucrative, like past things that you've done. What's coming to mind is like somebody who maybe like they make music or they wrote something, and there's like an opportunity that song gets picked up out of nowhere, and there's like royalties coming in because they want to use the song on a TV show, or suddenly something that you wrote is revived. I feel like things like that are happening for you, and that being optimistic about what's possible for you, maybe even being optimistic enough to put something out, and maybe even I'm hearing to leave something out. So it could be that there's work that you've done in the past and you've thought about pulling it. Like, I wrote a book in the past and it sucks, and I think I'm going to take it down so that no one can buy it, and then suddenly you see that sales are starting to come in. So apply this however it resonates for you, but I do feel like there's money coming your way. And potentially even really fast, because I think there's a lot of changes that are coming in really, really quickly, and that you're moving out of this, I want to say darker energy, but I don't think the energy is necessarily negative. So I don't mean darker in that way. I mean dark, like very introspective, this hermit energy, strong Virgo energy. So you might be coming out of a period of planning. You might be coming out of a period of analyzing and into a period of more movement and more growth. And it's like, it's rapid growth. Yeah, it's rapid growth with the Emperor. So Virgo and Aries energy coming through really strong for you. For some of you, I'm hearing that something that you may have started around April, you might start to see what's possible with that around September. So really take that as it resonates. It might have something more to do with the time in between. So like April, May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months. 5 might be significant there. It might be that there's like a 5-month delay and then everything starts to pop off. I'm hearing don't stop the working, don't stop working. So this 8 of Pentacles energy, don't stop whatever you have put into motion. Emperor and Empress. Whoa, what the heck? You guys are building some sort of empire. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have someone, a counterpart, to run this empire with. So whatever this work is that you've been doing, just know it's in the right direction. We were talking about something being divinely protected and guided for you, especially when it comes to love, but I feel like this has to do with love and finance. Whatever work you're doing, even if you feel like you've been doing it on your own thus far, Hermit energy, you are not going to be doing it alone for much longer. And your guides want you to know that, whether this is a business partner, a romantic partner, or some combination of the both. It might be friends. I don't know what this is for you, but there's definite connection here. And all this work that you did on your own. I'm kind of hearing, you know that saying, like, what's done in the dark will come to light, and it's in a negative, I mean, it's in a negative context usually. It's like, it's kind of a saying that people say, like, you know, people, like, they won't get away with it for long. They may have snuck around and done this, but it will be revealed. And I'm hearing that, but with a very different meaning behind it. So this is almost like the work that you've done in the dark, the things that maybe no one knew about it, the personal growth that you've been working on, this journey that you've been on, the hard work that you've been putting in behind the scenes is about to come to light. So you're moving out of this energy of like everything being kind of beneath the surface, like an iceberg. Like most of an iceberg is beneath the surface of the water. You only see that little point that sticks up. It's like all this growth that you've been doing beneath the surface has been building and building and building, and you're about to break through that surface. And wow, there's like blessings pouring in for you left and right. I feel like this message is like, you need this because your guides are coming through with all this optimistic energy, and from the looks of this, it looks like everything's so great for you. And it might be that this has already started to turn around, but it also might be that you haven't really seen this yet, and there's a real need to remain optimistic, to know that this is protected. Like whatever this is you've been working on, this is protected. You're being guided. You've been guided this entire time, and you're about to get to the point that you have wanted. All the work you did in the dark, everything no one saw, everything that didn't work, or it seemed like it didn't work, you're about to see how it works, and it's about to happen real fast. Real fast. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. I lost track. Where are we? Okay, we want to get some advice from your guides, and I will close the reading with some advice from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. But I want to touch on this here with the tarot. Whoa, very similar energy to number one. Oh my gosh. Number one had like 3 of the 4 knights come out, and you just had 2 knights come out. Let's look at your bottom of the deck. You have the 5 of Swords. First of all, your guides are saying to go for it. And I want to say, okay, what was I saying in the beginning? I can't even remember, but I know your guides were saying that, like, don't be afraid to go there. Don't be afraid to go for it. It was something like that. And the advice here is to go for it. Your guides are saying take that leap. So if you're feeling like little intuitive hits, like let me go here, let me talk to this person, let me make this connection, let me try this. Do not hesitate on that. There's no reason to. Your guides are saying to pursue your passion with careless abandon. Step out and just let it happen. And also, you know, things are going to happen fast. With this Knight of Wands energy, we're again back with this 8 of Wands energy. Things will happen fast for you, but don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. There's so much happening. There's so much movement here. Every card that you got in your advice is about movement. I do feel like with this 5 of Swords, there might be the feeling of needing to walk away from something. Even walking away from old relationships, because I see so much new coming in for you relationship-wise. Knight of Cups, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Like, I just can't. Even relationship-wise, there could be something that you have wanted to step away from, or something that you've been trying to recover from, but there's so much newness coming your way. So this is like putting the past behind you, I'm feeling. It's weird because it's not normally what I feel from this card, but that's kind of the beauty of the tarot. Walk away. Like, your guides are saying walk away from anything that just doesn't feel right anymore. And I can totally see them telling you this because there's so much here that feels so right that it's like, why would you waste your time on anything that doesn't? So even if that means like you didn't get every drop of juice out of whatever that was, maybe there was something left unsaid. Maybe there was something was owed to you and you decide like, just forget it. I feel that sort of energy for you. Step into the new and kind of leave whatever just doesn't even feel like it's worth your time anymore, because it does feel like certain relationships, certain situations just aren't even worth your time anymore. Walk away. You're stepping into this new energy of moving instead of being stuck, of brightness and optimism. Look at your cards. It's not worth it. Like, I just hear, like, pick your battles. Like, even if this doesn't have to be about a person. I feel like for some of you, it really isn't. Just pick your battles about stuff. What are you going to devote your time and energy to? What are you going to walk away from? Because I feel like you don't have time to devote to, like, any nonsense, because there's so much new stuff for you to do. There's so much new and exciting stuff going on in your life that you don't have any time for any nonsense. So any nonsensical people, any nonsensical events, forget all that, because look at all of this. Look at all of this. And with this this feeling of bringing in your soul tribe, this could, like, for a lot of you, this is calling in a soulmate. It's like you can easily step away from what's not worth your time anymore, because there's something so much better. There's something so much better for you now. Let's clarify this Fool. Oh, wow. What is this card? Let's clarify this Fool, Spirit. What is up with this Fool card? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Oh. Oh my gosh. The Star and the Page of Voices. So the Page of Swords. Okay. That that's the energy that we were just discussing. So the Star card is all about, like, looking forward to, gosh, optimism. You guys, your whole message is about optimism. Step out on that new path and believe that everything is going to work out for you. So the Star card is full of hope. It's full of, like, anticipation that things are going to be clear to you, that things are going to be easy for you, that things are going to be great for you. And it's like, this is your reassurance here. Stepping out, stepping off this cliff, stepping into the unknown with this assurance that it's going to be fine for you to do so. It's going to be fine, like we were talking about with the tiger's eye. It's protected. You're protected. You're watched over. Page of Voices, Page of Swords energy. This is really about a lot of curiosity for me. I'm feeling like a lot of curiosity, a lot of energy, a lot of intelligence. So I feel like maybe some kind of, like, maybe the intelligent part of you or the analytical part of you feels like when you just kind of step out into the unknown, you might be a little bit foolish, or like, shouldn't I think about all of this? Shouldn't I make, what do I want to say? It's almost like, shouldn't I prepare? Shouldn't I prepare for something to go wrong? Shouldn't I have it, like, figured out, a plan B? Like, I'm smart enough to know that I need a plan B. And it's like, you really don't. You really don't need that safety net. You don't need that backup plan. You don't need to settle here. You just need to be really curious, and you just need to embody this Fool energy. Beautiful. I feel like a lot of you are seeing it clearly now, is how this is coming through. You're seeing something really clearly. You have your eye on the goal, or you see a method, you see a way that this could happen, or this could change for you. What's with the Six of of Pentacles? And we get the World. This generosity might be coming from the universe and not so much from a person for some of you. This is about like things kind of, it's giving me that Wheel of Fortune feeling, like things turning in your favor, but this is closing out old cycles. This can even be closing out cycles that have to do with you not getting what you put in. So there's always this feeling of reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles, and you may have been coming out of circumstances where it felt like the work that you put in didn't pay off. That could be relationships, that could be in the work that you do, or like we were talking about, previous projects now starting to pay off. You are like closing out that cycle, moving into a new cycle where the work that you do, I looked at the timer, you guys, and it was 33:33. Just throwing that out there. That's definite confirmation. The work that you do will start to pay off. The old cycle of things not working out, people not giving you back what you put in, your work not paying off when you really, like, you're putting in a lot of work. I've seen that. I saw that. Like, I see you guys being analytical about it. I see you guys planning it. And it just can feel like even though you put in so much work, it didn't pay off. That's an old cycle. It's an old chapter. It's an old book. Like, you're closing the book, you're shelving it, and you are pulling out a new one. So crazy, crazy, crazy energy. And so much love and abundance headed your way. I can't not. Because look at you guys. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Inspiration, so that's that Knight of Wands again. You guys, it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen fast. Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands. Another Ace. I can't. Four of Wands energy, I can't. And again, I'm seeing a lot of repeated messages. I think reading one, but it could have been a little bit... It could be a little bit of reading too as well. But yeah, a lot's changing for you. You're moving into a new cycle. I feel like August is going to be really important to you. So I'm interested in doing August readings. I'm getting pumped up just to see where this is going. We're going to close with some advice. I'm in shock and awe of your reading. So what are your spirit guides feel would be a good thing for you to focus on or to do right now to help bring in this energy? I will say, before we even look at the advice, like what advice has already come through, certainly this idea of optimism. Look on the bright side, practice gratitude. Wow, okay. Nourish your temple just came out for reading 2. So this is about just taking care, a little bit of self-care. Take care of your body, your physical form. Soak in a bath. Connecting with water might be really important to you. You have this Ace of Cups right in the center of your reading, and I feel like there's a lot of emotional shifts and changes coming for you, so connecting to that element of water might be key. And as I'm saying that, connect with fire comes out. This is about connecting with your passion. I just feel like so much is changing for you, and look at all the fire that is out here with the Knight of Wands coming out twice, the Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands energy. So, wow, you guys. Connect with crystals. I don't know why you had so many cards coming out, but it looks to me like here's ground yourself and look for fairies. So this can be about getting out in nature. To me, this is all about getting out in nature. gardening if you feel called to it, and connect with crystals is also another card that is about grounding to me. So I'm actually seeing for you a lot of messages about connecting with the elements in general. We didn't have anything come out. Well, fairies are kind of an air element to me, so I don't know. You're getting like earth, air, fire, and water. This can just be about tuning in, maybe practicing some kind of rituals, getting your feet on bare earth, taking a bath, getting in nature. You guys are like connecting on so many levels. And to be honest with you, it's sort of an odd message, but I think this has a lot to do with the connections that you are drawing in. This could be that you're connecting with people, all different astrological like placements all coming together. I feel like your soul tribe is kind of a tribe where you all are balancing each other out. So this might be a very diverse group of people. You might find that like each sign is represented or each element is represented, and it's like you're forming this tight group or this bond. So even if this might not be one person, it might not be a group of people, it's going to be different for everyone, but somehow it's like you're filling each other out. You're holding space for each other. You're bolstering each other. Your gifts and abilities and your vision is going to support each other is kind of the feeling I'm getting. So yeah, this might be a very diverse group of people that all have something very unique to offer. I'm getting that for some of you. So yeah, take these messages as they resonate. It looks like there's a lot of work for you to do that, like it's going to make you feel good and it's going to balance you out. Taking care of your body, taking nice long baths, connecting, cozying up with your crystals if you have a nice little collection going. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. Yeah, I think that's all the messages I see for you now. So I'm going to leave it there. Your reading made me so happy. I hope it helped you and gave you some guidance. If you did resonate with any of these messages, don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you feel like it. And hopefully I will see you again in another reading very, very soon. Bye.